Industry is a quickly growing market across the nation and here in Ohio. It covers everything from marijuana products that get users high to CBD products that you can buy in grocery stores.
News 5's Kevin Berry explains how state and local officials, as well as national cannabis groups, are paying a lot more attention to Delta 8, a product that right now is mostly unregulated.
Behind the colorful packaging and uniquely designed labels,
relaxation, it just balances you.
Amanda Luckay finds a lot of relief in a product we don't know a lot about.
As a mother and a busy woman, I feel like I live in the moment more when I use cannabis or Delta 8.
Cannabis has been around for centuries, but Delta 8 THC is a form of it that only really hit the market in the last year. It's created from hemp, so vendors say it's legal under the 2018 Farm Bill, but it can get users high, just not as high as illegal marijuana.
It comes in an edible form.
Amanda buys some of her Delta 8 from Larry Shor's Cleveland Botanical Destination, where he says Delta 8 quickly became a top seller, accounting for almost half of the money he makes.
I was not surprised that this would take off, but I was surprised at how it replaced a lot of the users in the CBD space.
Larry says customers like Amanda use Delta 8 for quasi-medical reasons, but also just to relax at the end of the day, like other people might have a glass of wine, whiskey, or a beer. The difference, though, is since Delta 8 is made from cannabis, the federal agencies that make sure what we put in our body is safe are not testing Delta 8 or any other cannabis product. And now the U.S. Cannabis Council says that's a problem.
Delta 8 is unregulated. There's evidence that it is contaminated in many respects.
Steve Hawkins' U.S. Cannabis Council recently tested Delta 8 products being sold around the country. They found some of those samples had heavy metals and too much of a different cannabis compound, Delta 9 THC, which would make those products illegal in states like Ohio that don't allow recreational marijuana use.
The federal government needs to get off the sidelines and participate and be the referee and the umpire.
He says federal laws from Congress or new rules from the FDA would bring the testing that makes sure every other product we put in our bodies is safe. Larry agrees, because right now, only his research into companies producing Delta 8 makes sure that what he sells to his customers won't hurt them and is labeled correctly.
The reason why Delta 8 needs to be regulated is because you have to be, A, consumer safety, B, you have to be able to rely on dosage that's precise.
At the same time, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost tells News 5 that he's considering his options too.
I'm not sure I buy into the vendors, the people that are selling Delta 8 with their legal analysis.
He wouldn't tell us much more, but hinted that Delta 8 might be illegal to sell in the state because its effects are too similar to illegal marijuana. So far, there haven't been any legal challenges to selling these products, but Amanda points out that banning them would not keep them out of Ohio.
People will just end up finding it on the black market or going to Michigan where it's recreationally legal there.
In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Berry, News 5.
Just a few weeks ago, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas criticized the federal government's split approach to marijuana, which bans it at the federal level while allowing states to permit it. Advocates hope that will inspire Congress to make a new federal law that would be consistent in all 50 states.